Hello, I'm Carl from Second Tour Timeworks. I do independent restorations of old watches, primarily Seikos, and I really have a joy restoring divers like this one. This is a 6309 7049. It's from December of 1986, and it definitely needed a fair amount of work done to it, but it's in great running condition now. So we're going to talk about that for a little bit. The watch came to me with full lume degradation throughout the dial and on the hands. So it was scattered throughout the case, so that required quite a bit of cleaning up. So one of the first things I did, normally when I take a watch apart, a dial and the hands are the last thing I touch. But on this, because it was deteriorated so badly, I had to clean all that up safely. And then, I got to work cleaning up the dial as best as I could and the hands as best as I could so that I could relume them. So the dial and the hands have been relumed with Noctilumina, and the mix is a custom mix. I blended a couple different pigments together. So I blended a non-luminous pigment with a luminous one, and it has in normal view, it has a nice tan, as you see in the pictures. It has a nice tan to the lume, and the tan actually matches the bezel pip. The bezel pip I did not lume, but they match really well. So we did that. The movement itself got a full service, full strip down, full cleaning, full service. The movement, I decided to go ahead and do some Seiko upgrades, so I upgraded it to 6306 spec, basically. So there's a to do that, you have to switch out the center wheel bridge, and there's a hacking lever. So this 6309 is a hacking. So it's the second hand stops. You can set the time. I also did the bridge. The bridge in the 6306 has more jewels, so I just swapped that over. And the other thing I did was I did jewel upgrades on the barrel, arbor port on the main bridge, and on the bridge and on the main plate. So you got, I think, 5 extra jewels. My math isn't the best, but I think it's around that number. So instead of a 17 jewel watch, you have a 22 or 23. But function check, we'll see it flips over the date right before midnight. And the date flips over as it should. The quick set works properly. You see the days flipping over there, and the date flips over as well. The crown screws down real nice. Bezel rotates nicely. One thing to note that the bracelet I fitted on this, where it meets here, this center part of the bracelet kind of rises up, and where the bezel meets that, sometimes it kind of skates on it, and it makes it, I'm kind of nitpicking here, it makes it a little bit undesirable, not click in some areas on the bezel, but that's really a nitpicky thing for the most part. For the most part, it clicks right through. The dial, other nitpicky thing that we'll talk about, In the cleanup, there was some residue. You can see it right there at the 5 o'clock marker. You can see it towards the center in light reflection, and I think there's a little bit on the 7 o'clock marker. That wouldn't clean off. So for the most part, the dial is, really clean. It's got that relume done to it, but under certain light reflections, you're going to see that residue kind of shine. The crystal's been replaced, so that's a brand new mineral crystal in there. The bezels, or the gaskets, have been replaced in the bezel. In the case back, that's got a new gasket, and the crown has a new gasket. The lines on this thing are pretty good. You do kind of see it kind of fade off a little bit here. It's not as sharp towards like those edges, but overall it's, in pretty good shape. It does have scratches throughout, as you'd expect from a 40-year-old watch. And it's very pleasant to wear. The bracelet, it's about a week, has about a week's worth of wear on it. It's currently fitted to my wrist, which is about a 7 1/4. But I do have the extra links for it, so it will fit. I think I have 2 or 3 extra links for this bracelet, so it will fit larger wrists. But very nice watch. Bracelet fits it very nicely. The price is a premium price because it's a premium watch. If you have any questions on it, let me know. If you have any questions about the service, if you are interested in getting a service, feel free to reach out. I don't think I missed anything in this video, but yeah, if I did, if you have any other questions, let me know, and I'll let you just watch it tick on by. Thank you.